we sent Scott Haney out into the field.
I was just going to say, I wish we could have sent him to something that he really enjoyed. You know, you can tell this is such a struggle for him.
Hating it. All right, welcome to Great Day at 9, everyone. I'm Caitlin Francis.
And I'm Marcy Jones. Scott obviously is on a special assignment today, so we can't wait to get on over to him in just a few minutes. But first, we got to get to meteorologist Jill Gilardi for a check on the weather. It is like summer out there, Jill.
It is. Yeah, we gave everyone a first alert that it is going to be certainly on the muggier side. And we are seeing clouds developing right now, but no rain just yet. That's going to be changing, though, as we take a look at the forecast for the rest of today. We're mainly dry through 5 o'clock, but that will start to change from west to east. Temperatures warming into the upper 70s, perhaps a few low 80s, but certainly feeling in the low 80s because it's muggy out. First alert futurecast as we play this for you hour by hour. Stopping the clock at 4. We're starting to see some development of showers, perhaps a few thunderstorms, and then they'll become scattered. Not everyone will see it as we settle into this evening, and then ongoing showers in the forecast going into tomorrow, and a lot more widespread activity with even potentially some strong wind producers by the end of Thursday. So while those temperatures tomorrow won't be in the low 80s like today, it'll be in the 70s. It's going to be muggy. It's going to be kind of sweaty. We need the rain, and we got those off and on chances to keep everyone updated on. Back to you, ladies.
All right, Jill, first full day of fall, feeling like summer here in New England.
I know.
You just wait a minute, it'll change.
I feel like we always get a little appetizer, a little taste of fall, and then it goes away.
Yeah, fall's fall, and then second summer.
Like the one weekend that you want it to be cold for apple picking, it's like 85, and you're in a knit, and you're like, what am I supposed to do? Huh?
Just got to go apple picking anyway. All right, let's get a check on some of today's top stories.
Just get here as quick as you can to get my daughter out of there and the bear out of there so my house wasn't terrorized. And thank goodness I had the dog with me, because I don't know what would have happened if he had been in the house.
Well, that was a Simsbury mom who had to call the police because a bear broke into their home with her teenage daughter inside.
This is wild. The 17-year-old girl actually trapped inside her bedroom and said she could hear the bear getting closer.
And then I heard him come down a little bit more, and he was right next to my door. I could hear it right with my left ear, and I was like, okay, this is really bad.
Yeah, the teenager actually hid in her closet while she was on the phone with mom, trying to keep calm. And as mom, you just heard her say, thank goodness she had the dog with her. We're told the bear ripped through a screen door, punched out her window air conditioning unit, and then after getting some food, the bear did leave. It had to be coaxed out by Simsbury police after they had called 911. But it came back again yesterday morning. So now deep officials have put up bear trap in the yard with electric shock mats just to try to deter it from going back. There's something about the house. It looks like there's
maybe it's, you know, the welcome mat, like everybody welcome. Maybe they should change it out.
Yeah, you know, Goldilocks.
Yeah,
there's some good food in there.
I know, exactly. Wow, that's nuts.
Yes.
Well, neighbors described the area as Bear Highway, which is kind of crazy. I was wondering what's going on with Simsbury, because there's always bears there.
Simsbury.
Yeah. Simsbury. Look at you. They're often seen there knocking over trash cans, wandering through.
Get out of here with that.
I love when they do that. Only when it's clapping, though. You could see your reporter Owen Kingsley's full story about this family's ordeal on WFSB.com.
All right, I think a lot of folks are having the same issues here now. Right now, also, this is a big story that we're on top of. Doctors pushing back this morning against President Trump's announcement linking acetaminophen, the active ingredient in Tylenol, to autism.
Medical groups say that there have been no definitive studies to confirm the connection, and they say that the White House statement is, quote, harmful.
The kinds of studies that have been done show that there's some kind of relationship, but there haven't been studies done that can rule out all the other potential factors.
Tylenol is the only over-the-counter drug approved to treat fever during pregnancy. The White House says using the painkiller during pregnancy is linked to an increase in autism.
All right, so important to note that doctors we've spoken with in the last 24 hours say that having a fever in your first trimester of pregnancy is more dangerous. So that's why they recommend using Tylenol if needed. So again, medical professionals, you just have to talk.
Always go to your own doctor.
Talk with your doctors. And then, of course, this is going to be a developing story that we'll be on top of.
Absolutely. Now, switching gears, the city of New Haven is getting ready to rock tonight, Kate.
I
can't believe you didn't get tickets.
I can't believe it either. But
Not to rub it in.
So, do you remember like 3 years ago on this show?
Yes.
And we talked about my Dave Grohl incident?
Absolutely.
Well, apparently not going to have another one tonight. So thanks so much, folks. The Foo Fighters will be at Toad's Place for a surprise concert. Now, fans only had like 2 hours
Yeah.
to get to New Haven for tickets to go on sale. You had to be at the box office at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon for today's show. So as you can imagine, look at this. The crowds rushed to get their tickets as soon as it was announced on social media. About 900 were sold and already sold out.
And I feel like there were a lot of rules too, like lovely
Yes.
rules put in place, like only the people that are going to the concert can buy them, and you have to have your photo ID with you, and you can't resell and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like they really are always playing for just their fans, which I love.
And it's an iconic location. Toad's Place is just one of the best places to see live music, and it's where a lot of people get their start. So I hope everybody has a great time tonight.
Do you?